Hi everybody, Heidi-The, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? That is really wonky. Let's put you straight. I don't know what's straight and what ain't. I don't know if my mat's straight. Anyway, we can work on a straight, can't we? Right, that's masking paper. Right, boy have we got a treat for you today. But I'm going to quickly go through what I'm going to show you, because I have you a discount code. This is the one we were super excited about. I'm so excited. Now, the code is Heidi, and it's 30%. Let me get the pen that writes. There we go. So it's Heidi, and it's 30% off. There's no time limit. I'm not on commission, but I get the 30%, so I'm all good with this. I will put the link in the bottom, and the stamps are, now I'm silly me, because I actually YouTubed the name to see how to pronounce it. So it's Lesia, but I didn't do the last name, but I'm saying Zgharda, Lesia Zgharda. Now, I know some of you follow her because your name crops up when I look at on her stuff, saying that so-and-so follows. But if you don't, you seriously have got to have a look. I've liked her for ages, and she's actually a person I can sit and watch colour. She's amazing. She's absolutely phenomenal with the colouring. So you must go and have a look. Plus, she's got an absolute boatload reduced, which is how I got mine. Right, so I'm just going to quickly show you. Now, the pictures come off. That was my fault. I stuck it wrong way around, but I'm going to use this stamp, so we're going to see that anyway. Now, the numbers, because on the packaging, I can't see if they've got a name. I know they're made in Ukraine. So I'm just literally, I've put them in by number. The numbers that are on the stamps here. So I knew should wake up now. Unreal. So I'm just going to quickly show you. In fact, I might let you wait till tonight. Oh, shall I? Let's have a quick gander. These, I was going to use this now with this. I'm definitely using this. I am mixing with a different brand because I still need to build up my stash yet. But I'll show you. Let's have a look what we've got here. So, I'll put that to the side because I'm going to use that. I'm absolutely in love with that. I'm hoping to work with that this weekend. So we have, wow, a wreath, but I'll show you what I did with it. I didn't get round to finishing it off. This was just messing with colour. I was going to put it round his head. I did a few things just. That's the owl that we're going to use. How fantastic is that? That's him coloured in pencils and fussy cut. Easy to fussy cut. But we're using zigs today. These are slippy little things. Right. So, like I said, I'm just going to quickly show you. We've got some text. Got some trees, which look amazing. With the owl in front of them. There's all. If you go and look how she does her stuff, you'll want to try it, I promise you. She's amazing. Look. How cute are these? Look, I started colouring that one already. They are amazing. Don't do frogs, but look at that. Come on. Oops, I've not even got them in picture ever. There you go. Sorry about that. Little ones. Look. Bigger ones. I need to put these in bigger packets, just that I haven't had time to file them yet. More trees, which look great behind the owl and the others again. Another wreath, I think that's stunning. Can you imagine each one done in a rainbow colour? Red, Richard of York gave battle in vain. Can you imagine what that'd look like? I think it'd look beautiful. Berries, that I'll use for Christmas. And this, she does them like this with things like that behind the head and what have you. And it's what she does is amazing. I'm in love, I swear. 30% off. Now, they do take about 2 weeks to come. They are coming from the Ukraine, but they come fully tracked and everything. I love that. I thought that were beautiful. That can come in very handy. Might play with these ones this weekend. Little jar. A bigger berry of the small one. And isn't that a fantastic sentiment? Face the rain with a smile. I thought that was pretty cute, that. Right, let's crack on because I've got to... Well, this lady's awake now. So, I'll just leave that there a minute. Honestly, promise me you'll go and have a look. It's amazing. Not everybody's cup of tea, I get it. My only issue was the waiting. But like I say, it was 2 weeks. I knew I had to wait. But you get total updates as it moves. You get emails all the time. So, I'm going to stamp this on. I've cut out one of the arches from Mama Elephants, and I've also cut out a backing, which we'll get to, in a larger size. So you'll see that in a minute. And I've also cut the card to be an arch. In a bit, I'll show you what I did do and what we're doing, because we're doing different to what I actually had to play with. So, give me a block. I'll put it in that way. I'm going to stamp in black, but I'm also going to heat emboss. I've stamped this so many times. Making sure there's no on it. Right. Now I'm going to stamp him on the bottom. I will show you what I did with him after, because I didn't put him on the bottom. But I am going to stamp him on the bottom this time. Lolly, I knew it. So I'm just going to stamp him there. Lie down, baby. And I'm also going to stamp him onto here. Well, actually, do you know what? I'm not. Because I'll just show you. I've already done it. But it's just onto... This is Pink Frog masking paper. How amazing that stamps. Isn't he beautiful? Right, I'll heat emboss him first then. And then I'll just show you how I did him. Well, all I did, let's say, I stamped him onto the masking paper. Where is my glasses here? The really good quality stamps and all. I stuck him wrong way around and I took all his picture off. So I'm going to stamp him again on acetate and put it in front of here. So he's 236. Now, I didn't use my powder, but let's hope it wasn't touched too much. Try to look in light. It looks alright to me, does that? Like I say, I've got some more shopping to do there, which I will do when I come off here. I still get asked questions about that, you know, why I do that with my paper. It's because I can't stand the powder being on my work surface. I don't have OCD of any kind, but when it comes to that, I feel like I've got an OCD. Now, it's up to you what you do with this. You could have just left this and cut him out with a circle die, or stamp him straight onto your card base, or fussy cut him like I did. I coloured him in with my pencils, and I've used metallic pencils on his hair, but I still feel he felt flat. So I've gone back to my zigs, but if I highlight it, I'll use that anyway because it'll pick it back up. Right, that's fine. So I'm going to use one I've used, but bearing in mind I've used it, as you can see. So I'm just going to put it over him. Oh, I didn't realise that I've got somebody playing in background, haven't I? I don't even know what it is. I am so sorry about that. What's that, 10 minutes in and you can hear that? Oh, I'm so sorry. You should have told me. I hope she's found one of her sticks. Right. Oh, I feel so bad now that you've had to listen to that. You'll have heard it and all, won't you? Because it's right there. I don't even know what it is that's on. What's on? Health Horizons, whatever that is. I can't even tell you what I was watching. That's obviously clicked onto something else because I'm not watching it. Right, I've just done that to get it down, plus it had a bit of ink still left on it from when I was stamping. Right, the one that doesn't belong is, I'm going to use this bookshelf. This is from Altenew Tall Tale. This is the first time it's had an outing today, this bookshelf. But I just thought, now, something tells me that she might have some books. And I'll kick myself if she has for not getting them. But I obviously didn't know where I was going to go with it, did I? Lolly, that hurts. She tried to dig at a stick and she's digging at my foot. Right, I'm putting plenty of ink on. What I should do now... Where is my powder? There it is, it's hiding. My hands need cleaning. So I've got plenty of ink on it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top one first, so that I know where I want my... Well, I definitely want my top one on, and I don't want it just to be, you know, a bit missing. I didn't eat up my last one, and my card's bent now. That's okay. Right, let's get this down. I'm bothered about it double stamping. That's it. So I want this around there, and I want it central, obviously. Not central, I meant not wonky. I can't really see. I should have had it in my platform, to be fair. So I'm just pushing that down. Like giddo. I'm colouring with zigs, so it's quite quick for me, is zig colouring. Now it doesn't need masking. Oh, look how bad that's me cleaning it. I knew it were going to do that. I figured that these cloths that I'm using, something happened when they went in the wash, because this time they all came out with dog hair on. And I never have that problem. So this time I'm going to take it a bit lower. I mean, I'm not worried about that, it's right. Just not very sharp. And I want to put... That's too low. Let's... Oh. Let's go there. I don't know what to do. I don't want... Right, is that square? Yeah, I think I'm proper lopsided here. What's your toy? Where is it? Where's your toy? I've got to do all colouring yet, kid. Oh, she's found a toy. Right, give that a quick wipe. I'll leave it on there, we don't have to mess about putting it away because we're not using it again. I haven't figured out a sentiment for this yet. I did do, but then I've changed how I'm doing it, so I don't anymore. So I'm going to lift that up now. There we go. That's perfect. I just need to wipe my hands. I have to go through some wipes in this house, you know. Right, let's do it. So this is the one I already did, but I did the flowers at the bottom. I kind of like it now. And that one hasn't. Oh, he's got flowers coming out of his head. Don't they look odd? Oh well. I'll colour that one off screen as well anyway. Go on, let's powder it. That was supposed to be the plan, wasn't it? Yeah, it stayed wet enough to powder it, did that. There now, we're right awkward place for them flowers. They're right. Like I say, I'll colour them both up. I already started messing with it just to see what it'd be like for colour there. Right, let's do this. I think I'm going to work my way down. So, I'll move that to the side till it's time again. So, I'm just going to crack on. You use whatever colours you want to use. I'm just going to put some... And I've chose to... oh gosh, that looks blurred. Oh, it is blurred. Oh, that's... Oh my goodness me. I don't even know if I'm touching this right. I'm just literally putting a... You can just see the yellow on it and that's all you need. I might as well do these ones at the same time. You never know. It might be a clip, this. He might have just clipped it in. Oh, she might have just clipped it inside of her head. You don't know. Bit of green. I used all these when I was playing. Oh, she's going to do that all the way through. I can't see it ever stopping. I'll tell you what, I've got a treat in my pocket. Doing this. Ollie. Oh, there you go. She's took that. Don't come back for out else. Light blue. Just going to put round here. I didn't realise I had circles on because when I've done it before, it didn't have a... I'd covered it up, the vase. I'm using my Zig water pen. Now, I do have a full pack of Spellbinders ones that I got at Awkward Direct, where we still get us 15% off. That's code Yorkshire for 15% off. Right, as always, get me a bit of towel. And I'm just going to push that around. None of the colouring is anything special. I wanted more to focus. I mean, yeah, I want to focus on the stamps, and I'm saying nothing's special. What I mean is, well, ideally, I'd like to have stamped them all for you, but I didn't get that chance. Don't think that was right colour, was it? I'm going to leave the circles white for now. Right, let's colour the books. So I want that one and that one. These were always my favourites to colour books with, because you can do it dead simple with these, and there's no what do I want to say? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go. Don't matter which ones are done, does it? That's it. Whack some water on them. Keep wiping it off. I am not at any point pushing water out of this. It's using what's in it, and then it'll, when it's ready and dry, then I'll do it. But it's very rare it gets dry. There you go, that's one book done. I don't know why, but I just always did them like this. I think it was so that I didn't have to blend them, you know what I mean? It's a pain sometimes. Lolly, please. Now I'm going to do that one with... Did I not get a pink out? I'll just do a plain one with it. Look, she's made me go out at lines there. She set me back off. Whatever that thing is, you know, it's still playing. I'm just trying to pick that bit up where she made me go off. Looks like I might have to pause it, guys. She's not going to let up. Not that it won't make no difference to you, I'll be back up. Lolly. Right, I'll take her down. I'll give her some food. And I'll bring her back up and she'll still create. But I'll bring her back up. Right, I'm just going to pause that. So that's how quick it's going to be. I'll be back in 1 second. Hi guys. Whew. I'm out of breath. I've just had to run back upstairs. Right. Excuse me. Right. Fed, watered, toilet, and I brought Rosie up for her as well. Gosh, you can't breathe. It's a long way up. Right, where were we? Let's crack on. So I'm just going to colour the little books in. I'm going to go... Let's go. I don't want to put too much thought into it. Let's just do... Now then, yeah, let's put a bit of yellow, a bit of blue. I know these are very extreme books, aren't they? Oh, I can breathe again now. She didn't want to come back up, she was biting me. I've never known a dog like it, honestly. She's totally different. And I know, we said all along, we've been spoilt, we have. But what can I do? I think I'm going to go the same colours with this one, you know. Just make it opposite way around. It's the same book, isn't it? Might be a series, might it? Oh, that's them two playing. Sorry. It's either that or she's going to whinge at me. Right behind me. They're knocking back on my legs. Right. I think I'm just going to do that blue. Well, you see... Oh, really? where I've done it blue on my mess about one, half of it was covered, so I didn't realise it was such a big book. But if we just do that, we can just put some water to it, can't we? And it'll maybe give us a bit of a highlight. I mean, you could go into it and start putting all your titles on them and everything. You could make it look far better than what I'm going to do. Far better. That looks alright. Why are you doing it at my feet? Seriously. And what time is it? 24 minutes past 12. Andy's not up for another half an hour. Hopefully we'll be finished by then. They make some funny noises, don't they? I mean, it's fun. It's lovely. I so regret not getting a baby when we had Lexi. But Lexi didn't want to interact with other animals. She was very much a people person and very much a mummy's girl. Oh, there, I like that one like that. Oh, I like that. That looks pretty good actually, doesn't it? Right, let's go for a different colour. We'll go with this one with blue, I think. I don't know, let's just try them. Let's try this one. Bit round there. Bit round there. They don't take long. That more or less becomes the same colour, doesn't it? It's nice, that. That's a lovely mix. Didn't realise that there. We'll do it at this one here. I mean, these books, I think if you just stamped something like this behind, it'd have even looked nice, just left. If you just stamped them in grey instead of black and white, they'd look lovely in background. I should have done that, you know, that'd look really good. Somebody should try that. Show me. There you go, that's alright for that one. What other colours have we got? Let's go yellow and green. Trying not to get out anywhere, or as little as possible. But no. Hey, they're being quiet. They're chewing the toys. This house is covered. Honestly, I would be embarrassed if somebody turned up here now. The whole house is either covered in teddies or puppy pads, because for some reason she seems to be going a bit backwards, and toilet rolls. You know, the tubes. They're everywhere. They fight for them. And also, I don't know if everybody knows what yakkers are, but there's about 3 yakkers on every floor as well. That's what Molly's playing now. A strawberry yakka. They love the yakkers. Absolutely love them. Right. I'm going to do a green and blue. Well, green and what I call peacock. I'll do. That's real special. Yeah. And I'm just going to do the middle one. The other bits of the book, I'm just doing, you'll hardly notice it, put it that way. It's going to be a vanilla, I think it is, I'm colouring them in. Just going to put that round that one. I know there's one next to it same, but it's okay. That's gone on to colour as that. That's okay. Oops. That run tight, wasn't it? Might as well put that there. I'm just keeping that one blue. Can't tell I'm trying to speed things up, can you? Will do. Top's done. Just that one there, and I'm going to take it just in pink because there's no pink at this side. Just that little bit. Oops, that's got blue on it. Swirl it off. There we go. Not that it would have mattered. Let's put it at the top. Right, that'll do for the thing. So where's the vanilla? I am literally just going to do, I wouldn't imagine see it, but when you see it close up, you can definitely see it. Let's put a bit in the middle of there. Oh yeah, there's definitely a difference. It's very bright, isn't it? I think that'll do. We're not after perfection, are we? Right, I'm going to do the cup. Now then, I picked some really dark colours for this. I picked blue grey. Was it just blue grey? I thought there was another one, but there's nothing here dark enough to... It could have been that. But again, I'm just doing exactly the same thing. But when I did it before, it was only a small bit of the cup because the rest of it was covered in flowers. So I'm just going to do the same and see how it turns out. I'm literally just going around edges. Oh, she's gone between my legs now. That means I want to sit with you, Mummy. That's Rosie, is that? So I'm always wet in the middle first, and then I'm going to drag the colour out. That's the handle. Yeah, that's the kind of colour I want, so I'm happy with that. And I'll put some highlights on it after. Highlights might not be till later on, you know, when it's on its base and what have you. See what time we've got. Sure I used another colour and all, but it dries different anyway. Right, let's just leave it at that for now. So I've used that. Now then, I'm going to do her, because she's got a slide in. Now I'm going to use the vanilla. What did I get out? I knew I'd got a pink out for doing bugs. I don't need that now then. Oh, come on, I did the colour really nice. Oh, what are these? This might be on. Yeah, warm grey and brick beige. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. I'm doing all the little feather bits. And I'm just colouring them in like that. And round the eye, I'm not doing them perfect. I'm just giving little strokes. I might even do it with a darker one in a minute. I don't know. I love what I did, but I can't remember what I used. And I'll just see how that dries. We'll come back to that. This is quite quick, is this bit, to be fair. Now, using the warm grey, I'm just gonna put a little bit there in the bottom of them all. And I'm going to get my brush and just blend them with the, not too much water. It comes together beautiful, does this. Already he's coming through with a lovely colour. So I'm just going to let them dry a minute while I just do these feathers down here and down the side. So I'm doing exactly the same thing. Try using the same colours then, Heidi. And over his hands. It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? I don't do owls. I really don't like owls, but in general, not pictures of owls. I just don't like owls. And I'm just putting little flicks where there is already little flicks. This reminds me of the owls that I painted myself on my stones. So you'll see where I'll do something in a bit. And that's where my idea came from. You'll understand. And then a bit down here. If I use a different colour there? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I really did. Silly Billy. So I'm just going over them where we've just put the, and it just gives you the brown look. Now then, I think that's the colour I'm supposed to have in the eye. That's, where's the darker brown? Brown. What are you? Let's have a look. Might have been this one that I used. This is mid-grey. Let's have a look, see what this does. Now, to mix that in, I used a paintbrush and I used the shimmer that I had given. Oops, I don't think lid's on. And all I do, I'm going to put a load out on here if I can, is just do what you've just been doing your brush, but you're blending it with a bit of a shimmer pen. I should have done that straight away, to be fair. It gives it a gorgeous look. Look how nice that is. So where's that pen that I was just using? That's it, I think. So I'm just putting a little bit at the bottom of each feather. I desperately want to call them leaves. And then mix them with your, if you've got a wing Costella, exactly the same thing. You probably have more control actually with a wing Costella. Oh, I think that's beautiful. Now, I'm going to do the same here with the dark one and up by his beak. And I'm going to put some little flecks. Oh, I forgot about that bit there. And we're just doing the same thing. Oh gosh. I wish they'd stop. I keep saying somebody's going to get hurt. Now I'm just pushing that back a little bit so you can see it tip at feathers. Or leaves. There you go, let's push that right back now. That's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Right, let's put a lid on that a minute. I'm going to have to wipe my hands because my hand is as sticky as out. More wipes. Wow, I'm going to turn that over. Now, just to get the colour of his hands, which I didn't have to do on my last one, I've already put that down. It's going to be a little bit darker there. I should have done it there. Just a little bit. We'll be adding more colour, so don't worry about it all sort of look like it's disappearing. My brush is quite dry there. Not a bad thing. There we go. I'm putting some of the darker in now. She's on my back again. I'll kick your head in, madam. Tell you, she's a proper diva, is this dog. Too much water there, but you live and learn. I can always add to it when it's dry. Actually, I think that's going to look alright. I kind of like it better than what I did first time, so that'll do. Needs highlighting, but I'll do that when I get to it. So, they're done. I want a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow. Make sure that's clear. A little bit of yellow. A little bit of orange. Done. Oh, now it's coming to life. Right, I am going to take that paler one. Is it this one? Let's have a look. Just so I can put, that's it. So they're not going to stay like this. It just gives it that bit of a feathery look. That's perfect. Trust me, it will look better when it's finished. When I did my owls on my stones and I got to this part and I showed them Carla, she went, "Oh Mum, they're awful." I said, "Cheers, Carla." Then when I finished them, she loved them. In fact, we can do that bit now. Let's do that bit. I want some. Where are you? Must have put it away. I did. Straight behind me. Go and lie down, Rosie, please. You're in the way. Oh, do you know what? Before I came up, I put my washing out. It's absolutely siling it down. When will it ever stop? Now, I'm using my handmade fine liner brush because I can't control them big ones, so this is my preference. Now I'm going to put a tiny drop of water down. I've got far too much paint down. And all I'm going to do with the paint, make sure everything's dry, is where I've gone with the swirls and up there, I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but with acrylic paint. So the look it'll give you will be like a feather look. You'll come off over the eye. Can you see where it's starting to look like a feather? So you are potentially covering that, what you've just put down, the brown. And by bringing it over the edge, it makes it look more feathery. I'll try and find a stone and show you in a bigger detail, you know, one that's already done. I don't know if I've got any owls left. Now what I'll do is I'll leave this now and then I'll do another coat after. But look at the difference between that one and that one, how feathery it looks. And I will do exactly the same going up here. Oh, I love it. It don't have to give a different look. Probably spend more time doing this bit than any of the rest of it. There, now it's starting to build as it's drying. And that little black line that's underneath, I'll probably put that back in with a marker if I think it needs it. There you go. That's how it'll look. I love it. No, Lolly, you've had everything you need. You've been fed, you've been watered, you've been toilet. So stop being diva. Yeah, this is the problem now, is doing it the same thing on opposite side, where my body don't work like that, or my brain don't. One of them's growling at them. Rose is like, leave me alone. And if you put your paint on thicker, it gives you a 3D look as well. Yeah, I like that. I love that. Right, let's do the eye. So I'm not coming down, I'm swooping round. In fact, I'll show you with a pen what I'm doing in a minute. I love it. But because it was, oh, I don't think I need to actually. I was going to do it down here as well, but I think he looks pretty good. Just covering up a bit more of that darker colour, and then I've got like a two-tone then. This is also the brush that I do make. I should show you how to make the brush, shouldn't I? I only do it with old paint brushes. Look how old it is. I give it an haircut. So yeah, when it comes to it, it'll have like I can do my highlights. Lolly pack it in. She's trying to jump up a window. Not made it yet. So yeah, it will look like that. I think highlights with acrylic paint are brilliant. There you go. Look at that face. He's amazing. Look at them eyes now. Great colours. Great colour choice. Right, even if I do say so myself. Yeah, a lot of wasted paint there. Which I could have used for the highlights, but yeah, I've only just thought as I was wiping it up. Right, let's carry on. Nearly done. Yeah, we're doing well for time. Actually, let's clear that off. Do that bit. That'll do. I'm going to do the shelf. I think this absolutely changes how it looks, and I'll just do it shelf. My ink. My paper, I mean. There we go. Look at the difference that makes. When you ground your books. Wow, what a difference. It really does, doesn't it? I may do a bit... No, I'm going to say I might do a different colour in them little bits here. But no, I'm not going to. Don't have to fill the whole bit in, do I? Oh, that's amazing, that, what that does. Wow. They look nice with some wallpaper, a stencil behind it. They look pretty good. Only I'm going to just put a bit of colour behind it. A bit of, like that, probably. So it'll just be dark. I don't know, I might not put it out yet. Right, now we're going to do the coat, dressing gown. And I'm going with Persian green, turquoise green. Let's have a look. Yeah. So I'll start this side. I'm going to do I've just seen a bit of cup there that I hadn't noticed before. It's handle. See something new every time. And I'm going to use the dark bit, the darker one, just where I think the dark's going to be. Oh, then that's coming down there to there. So it's going to be all dark there. And there. We will be lightening it back up a bit. See, as I say, I did it in pencils with my Prismacolor. And it did, not going to lie, it took me a long time. Although saying that, I did it downstairs. I took it down with me, which I often do if I'm doing it with pencil. So it seemed to take a long time. But I suppose in all, I don't think it really did. But depends what look you like. I find this so much quicker. So, and I enjoy this more. A lot more. I feel like I know what I'm doing with zigs. I don't know what I'm doing with Prismacolor. And it always turns out nice. I can do it. I just don't feel in control of it. See, I think that looks really good now. And to pick up the light, all I'm going to do is take a little bit through it. A bit of water. But just want a bit more dark here. I like that. Probably wants a little bit more dark down here. Seeing as though it's underneath everything, but it's what it is. That's better. I like that better. And then the sleeve. I want it, it's going to be a bit lighter there. A bit dark there. It's going to be dark there, and it's going to be light here. So it's going to be dark there because of the way your dressing gown comes over here. It's going to be dark round the cuff. It's going to be dark under there. And it's going to be dark in the arm bit. Oh gosh, I thought she was chewing some of mine then. This dog knows when she's not allowed to have some because she takes it. I tell you, she takes my slippers and she hides them proper. I'm gonna let some water out of that. She buries them in a bed and hides them. So I want the light to be there, so that's why I'm just rubbing that bit of water over the top there. I don't know if these colours are mixing well together or not. I can't make my mind up. I'll let it dry. Yeah, it looks okay, does that. So same at this side, I want my light here. Dark there. Gosh, look at that head sparkle. That's amazing. Oh, Rosie's sat on my feet. This is when I get pins and needles, kid. She's become so much more loving since Lexi went. Gosh, I've had an emotional week. I've had Lexi preying really heavy on my mind. I miss that dog. Never mind. I think Rosie still misses her. I think she'll always miss her. Hopefully that's what's wrong. She's still not letting me out of her sight, Rosie. You see how that's drying now with the light highlights on it? So I'm just picking them back up and wiping them off. And put a little bit more dark here. Oh, you can't sit there, kid. That hurts my feet. It's alright, stay there. I've moved now. I've just got this to put together and then we can go. We walked the other dog that I told you about on a dinner time, and I hadn't even checked my messages today. I have to look every day. So I don't even know what's happening today. I'm just going to, apart from, I've got to pick Toby up from school because Mum and Dad are still away. They'll be back by the time this goes out. And he's got gymnastics today, so I've got to do a gymnastic run, which is not my favourite thing to do, especially when I need to be up here. He doesn't do much. Cubs on Tuesday. I'd help if I put the other colour down, wouldn't it? Cubs on Tuesday, gym on Friday. He does other things, but I can't remember what they are. I think they're at a weekend anyway. I thought with his mum and dad being away that he'd have gone to other grandmas at weekend, because she takes them to, it's called Airtime, where they go trampolining and stuff. She goes every weekend because she takes the other grandkid. So she goes every weekend, so she takes Toby. Unless she's working. She's a nurse and she obviously works funny times. Right, I think we might be done. See, it didn't take long to colour, does it? I can colour so quick with my zigs. I'm hungry, guys. I never have dinner, ever. I never had when I was working as a poster. I think that's why I still don't have it now. And because we have tea so early, I've never felt the need for dinner, but I'm hungry. We're having baked potatoes for tea. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of dark down here because that's proper dried light as that. Just that. And then put it together. There we go. Right, there we go. So yes, it has gone under that line a little bit, but I think I'm going to come in with the dark anyway. But how stunning is that? Do I like it? Now, I've cut out, that's my card base, and I've just used a die to cut it out, and you just leave that little bit hanging over. If anybody needs to see it, I'll show you on live. And I've cut out a panel, which is wood grain, which I've just got this from Bumbleberries, but I normally use lawn fawn, which I also get from Bumbleberries. But I am going to darken it up a little bit, because you can't really see the wood grain, and that's going to go onto there. And that'll be your card. Still tempted to do a bit of dark, which I can do, but we'll see. I'm just going to darken this up, and I'm using gathered twigs. Let's move that. I've just noticed time, so. But don't forget we had a natter at the beginning and showing you some stamps, so it hasn't taken that long. I'm just doing this so I don't particularly like the brown. I've got a white version as well, but that doesn't stand out enough either for this. I like to use the white one to ink up in different colours. Again, that's lawn fawn. Right, now I just want a little bit further in because it's going to sit. Oh yeah, it's going to look nice. I need my medication and all. I've got an old twitcher. Oof. So, yeah, not special. But we don't want out special. We just have to look like a piece of wood. Which it does. Now, I'm so tempted to do this. Shall I do it or shall I leave it? I'm going to leave it. Do you know what? And then on the live, if you want me to add that, just let me know and we'll just do it. I can show you on this one how to do it. So I'll exaggerate it. I'll use a dark one. Well, I've used a light one there and I've used a dark one there. All you do is put a little line under where you want it. And we'll get some ink water coming through. And you really just wash it. You see how that's washing? Plenty of water on that. And you just wash it. And when it dries, it leaves you that look. There, obviously, I went dark, but it just leaves you that look. I think it's a great look, me. And I think sometimes it needs it, but I don't know if that needs it. I'm going to put some on the bottom anyway to go under there. Otherwise, that just looks odd. What time is it? Oh, Andy will be up now. So I've just put a little bit under that. I absolutely love it. So I'll put that there again while we'll put this onto card base. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm in love. Oh, it's just so good. Even if I do say so myself. Right, let's give it a bit of glue. My, what they call it's come, my Connect. But I just haven't filled my bottle yet. It's on my very large list of things to do. And I don't think now that this will get a sentiment. I just don't think it needs it. Might put something nice inside. I've got some nice stamps with, even this one with the books on. It's got some great words in it, you know, one-liners and stuff. So I might just put some on the inside. So this is the one that I did messing about. I put a bit of a stencil on. I made my own second bookshelf. That's what made me do 2 bookshelves. I put that line on and I thought, 2 bookshelves. Yeah, oh, I do like that. But I don't know if it's just because it suits the grey. If you just did that as a background and did that and then coloured your owl in, it'd be stunning. And that was masking off the flowers and putting the flowers in, which turns out to look like, oh, that one. That's putting your flowers in, masking them in. Well, let's have a gander. Look at that white. Stunning. I will put some highlights in. Let's glue this down. She's having a mental here. I could have used a craft card base, but I'm not going to lie, I couldn't find my craft and it literally came yesterday. So there you go. But white's fine. You don't see it anyway. You go see Daddy. There, guys. I hope you like it. It's different for me, is that, isn't it? Especially with an owl in it. Well, I best go and clean up and start working on another one with Lesia's stamps. I'm really proud of that. I hope you like it. Right, I best go, guys, and I will see you today later on the live. Catch you later. Love you. Bye.